Have you ever wondered why your favorite houseplant suddenly stops growing, develops yellow leaves, or seems unhappy no matter how much you water it? The secret might not be the sunlight or fertilizer. It could be the pot. Many plant owners don't realize that a plant can become root-bound, meaning its roots have completely filled the container and have nowhere left to grow. The good news? Repotting is one of the easiest ways to revive a struggling plant and help it thrive again. In today's video, you'll learn exactly how to repot a plant in 7 easy steps. Whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced plant lover, this simple process can help your indoor plants grow faster, stay healthier, and live longer. Stick around until the end because I'll also share a common repotting mistake that can actually harm your plant. Let's get started. Step 1. Know when it's time to repot. Before you grab a new pot and fresh soil, it's important to know whether your plant actually needs repotting. Many people repot too early or too often, which can stress the plant unnecessarily. One of the clearest signs is roots growing out of the drainage holes at the bottom of the pot. You may also notice roots circling around the surface of the soil or even pushing the plant upward. Another sign is that the soil dries out much faster than it used to. When roots take up most of the space inside the pot, there's less room for soil to hold water. Slow growth, yellowing leaves, and a plant that appears top-heavy can also indicate it's time for a larger home. Most houseplants benefit from repotting every 1 to 2 years, especially during spring or early summer when active growth begins. Checking for these signs ensures you're repotting at the perfect time and setting your plant up for success. Step 2. Choose the right new pot. Selecting the right pot is one of the most important parts of repotting. A common mistake is choosing a container that is far too large. While it might seem like more space is better, an oversized pot can hold excess moisture and increase the risk of root rot. Instead, choose a pot that is only 1 to 2 inches larger in diameter than the current one. This provides enough room for root growth without overwhelming the plant. Make sure the pot has drainage holes at the bottom so excess water can escape. Good drainage is essential for preventing soggy soil and unhealthy roots. You can choose from plastic, ceramic, terracotta, or decorative pots depending on your style and the plant's needs. Terracotta pots are especially popular because they allow soil to dry out more quickly. Whatever material you choose, ensure the container supports healthy root development. A properly sized pot creates the ideal environment for long-term plant growth and stability. Step 3. Prepare fresh potting mix. Fresh soil provides your plant with new nutrients, better drainage, and improved airflow around the roots. Reusing old soil can lead to compacted conditions that make it difficult for roots to expand and absorb water properly. Choose a high-quality potting mix suited to your plant type. Tropical houseplants generally thrive in all-purpose indoor potting soil, while succulents and cacti require fast-draining mixes with extra sand or perlite. Before repotting, lightly moisten the new soil. Slightly damp soil is easier to work with and helps reduce transplant shock. It's also a good idea to gather all your supplies beforehand, including gloves, pruning scissors, and a small trowel. Having everything ready makes the process smoother and less stressful for both you and the plant. Fresh potting mix acts like a nutrient-rich foundation, giving your plant a strong start in its new container and encouraging healthy growth in the weeks ahead. Step 4. Carefully remove the plant. Now comes the moment of truth, removing the plant from its current pot. Start by watering the plant a few hours before repotting. Moist soil helps the root ball slide out more easily and reduces root damage. Gently hold the base of the plant near the soil surface and tilt the pot sideways. Carefully tap the sides and bottom of the container to loosen the root ball. If the plant is stubborn, run a clean knife around the inside edge of the pot to free it. Once removed, inspect the roots closely. Healthy roots are generally white or light tan and firm to the touch. If you notice dark, mushy, or foul-smelling roots, trim them away with clean scissors. Avoid pulling aggressively, as damaged roots can slow recovery. Taking your time during this step helps preserve the root system and minimizes stress. A gentle approach ensures the plant remains healthy and ready for a smooth transition into its new home. Step 5. Loosen and inspect the roots. Many root-bound plants develop tightly packed roots that circle around the bottom of the pot. If left untouched, these roots may continue growing in circles rather than spreading into the fresh soil. Using your fingers, gently loosen the outer roots. Carefully tease apart tangled sections and remove any dead or damaged roots. This encourages new root growth and helps the plant establish itself more quickly in the larger container. Don't worry if a few roots break during this process. Minor damage is normal. However, avoid excessive pruning unless absolutely necessary. Loosening the roots allows them to grow outward into the fresh soil, improving nutrient absorption and overall plant health. Think of this step as helping the plant stretch after being cramped in a small space for a long time. The extra attention you give the roots now can lead to stronger growth, healthier foliage, and a more vibrant plant in the months ahead. Step 6. Place the plant in its new pot. Add a layer of fresh potting mix to the bottom of the new container before placing the plant inside. Position the plant so the top of the root ball sits about an inch below the rim of the pot. This space makes watering easier and prevents soil from overflowing. Hold the plant upright while gradually adding fresh soil around the sides. Fill gaps evenly, gently pressing the soil to eliminate large air pockets. Avoid packing the soil too tightly as roots need oxygen to thrive. Take a moment to check the plant's position from different angles. It should sit upright and centered within the pot. Proper placement improves stability and creates a professional-looking appearance. Once the soil is in place, give the plant a gentle shake if necessary to settle everything naturally. This step provides the structural support your plant needs while giving roots access to fresh nutrients and room to grow. Step 7. Water and provide aftercare. After repotting, thoroughly water the plant until water drains from the bottom of the pot. This helps settle the soil around the roots and eliminates remaining air pockets. The first watering is especially important because it helps the roots make contact with their new environment. Place the plant in a location with bright, indirect light for the first few days. Avoid direct sunlight immediately after repotting, as the plant may already be experiencing mild transplant stress. Also, hold off on fertilizing for about 4 to 6 weeks. Fresh potting soil usually contains enough nutrients, and fertilizing too soon can overwhelm the recovering roots. Watch your plant closely over the next few weeks. Some minor leaf drop is normal, but new growth is a positive sign that the plant is adjusting well. With proper care, your freshly repotted plant will soon reward you with healthier leaves, stronger roots, and vigorous growth. And there you have it, how to repot a plant in 7 easy steps. Repotting may seem intimidating at first, but once you understand the process, it's one of the best things you can do for your houseplants. Fresh soil, a properly sized pot, and healthy roots can completely transform a struggling plant into a thriving one. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more plant care tips, indoor gardening ideas, and houseplant secrets. Let us know in the comments. Which plant are you planning to repot next? Thanks for watching, and remember, healthy roots create beautiful plants. See you in the next video.